Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I wanted to get into a lesson starting off in Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. So I'll go ahead and I'll get straight into it. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, and that land is speaking about America, which is Babylon the Great, continuing on, saith the Lord, two parts therein shall be cut off and die. So we understand that 2/3 of our people will be cut off here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, we understand that they're going to die here. Okay, continuing on. But the third shall be left therein. That's right. It says, but the third shall be left therein. Okay. And the third is speaking about the 1/3, the elect that's here in America, which is Babylon the Great, that'll be delivered. Okay. So I'll get what else I had. I'll get this in Romans, the 9th chapter, and I'll start at the 27th verse. Okay. This is Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea. And if you ever been to a beach and you look at all that sand, you can't count all that sand, man. Okay, so we understand that our people are innumerable. Okay, continuing on. A remnant shall be saved. That's right, it says a remnant shall be saved. So even though we understand that our people are as the sand of the sea, okay, we understand that our people are innumerable, only a remnant will be saved. Okay, we understand that the elect will be delivered. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. I'll go to Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, and I'll start at the 7th verse. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. That last for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and we understand that we're approaching the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we see that these plagues are being sent upon this place. Famine, pestilence, a sword. But we understand these things will intensify. These things will escalate. It will get a lot worse than what you see right now during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we know that martial law will be declared. Okay, we know that it'll be checkpoints throughout these cities. Okay, we know that it'll be troops in these cities. Okay, we know that people will be thrown into concentration camps. Okay, we understand that it'll be women that'll be raped out here. Okay, we understand that it'll be babies that'll be put to death. Okay, we understand that it's going to get extremely bad out here during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, it's going to be worse than anything that we ever been through. Okay, it's going to be worse than any captivity that we ever been in. It's going to be worse than slavery. Okay, that's how bad it's going to become out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, continuing on. But he shall be saved out of it. That's right, it says, but he shall be saved out of it. And who's that he that's going to be saved out of it? The elect. Okay, that remnant that the Lord will protect and deliver. Okay, and we know that the elect will be beamed up and they'll be able to see the nuclear destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great, from the chariot. Okay, but we know 2/3 of our people will be cut off here in America, which is Babylon the Great, pursuant to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. I just brought it out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. I'll get this in Daniel, the 12th chapter, okay? And I'll start at the first verse. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. And this is speaking about Michael the archangel. Okay, continuing on. The great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. Okay, and that time of trouble that it's speaking about is the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, like I just mentioned, it's going to be worse than anything we ever been through, man. Okay, worse than any captivity we ever been in, worse than slavery, man. That's how bad it's going to become out here during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, continuing on. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Okay, and who are the ones that's going to be delivered? The elect. Okay, continuing on. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. That's right. And we understand that the elect will be found written in the book of life. Okay, so we know that the elect will be delivered, man. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get what else I had. Okay, let me go to Isaiah, the 26th chapter. Okay, Now I start at 20th verse. This is Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, into thy chambers. Okay, and we understand the chambers are speaking about the chariots. Okay, so who are the people that's going to be able to enter into the chambers? The elect. Okay, continuing on. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. That's right. So we understand that the elect will be delivered. Okay, we know that the elect will be beamed up into the chariot and they'll be able to see the nuclear destruction of America, which is Babylon the Great, from the chariot. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll get what else I had. All right, let me get this in Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. Okay, and I'll start at the 7th verse. Okay, this is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Okay, and we understand that the watchmen are the prophets. Okay, continuing on. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth. That's right. So that shows you that the Lord speaks through his prophets. Okay, we're not speaking our own words. We're speaking the words of the Lord. Okay, continuing on. And warn them from me. That's right, it says, and warn them from me. And that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, we're telling our people that the Lord will bring plagues upon this place, man. Okay, we see these plagues are being sent, but we know that it's going to intensify, it's going to escalate during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, and we're telling our people of the things to come. Okay, whether you hear or forbear, man. Okay, we understand that we have to warn you, man. Okay, getting the blood off our hands. Okay, because we don't want to be held accountable for none of the wicked of our people, man. Okay, you won't be able to say that you didn't know. You won't be able to say that you didn't hear. We understand that the Lord has his prophets out on the highways and byways, preaching his word in truth, sincerity, warning our people whether you hear or forbear, man. Okay, but we understand that very soon it will be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. Okay, I'll get this to Amos, the 8th chapter, and I'll start at the 11th verse. Okay, this is Amos chapter 8 and verse 11. Behold, the day is come, said the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. That's right. Even though we understand that it'll be a famine as far as food shortages, but more importantly, it'll be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, and that's what you're going to need, more importantly, heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, very soon we know that the Lord will remove his prophets from the streets. Okay, very soon you won't be able to come up on the highways and byways and ask the prophets questions to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay, very soon you won't be able to go on YouTube, okay, and watch our videos, watch these breakdowns to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay, very soon you won't be able to do it. Okay, so this is the time to seek the Lord while he may be found, man. Okay, don't wait until it's too late. Okay, but we understand that it will be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, and there's going to be a lot of people that's going to be out here completely confounded, man. Okay, not knowing which way to turn, not knowing who to call on. Okay, not knowing what to do, man. Okay, the scripture goes into it in Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. Okay. And who are the ones that's going to have that? The elect. Okay. While a lot of you people, you're not going to know what to do out here, man. Okay. So I'll go ahead and get what else I had. Let me get that. It's one of my favorite scriptures. Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. This is Isaiah chapter 55 and verse 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. And we understand that the Lord may be found now. Okay, you can still go on YouTube. You can still go on the internet, watch these videos, watch these breakdowns to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. You can still go out on the highways and byways and ask the prophets questions, okay, to get the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay, you can still do this right now. Okay, so we understand that the Lord may be found right now, man. Okay, continuing on. Call ye upon him while he is near. Okay, and we understand that the Lord is near right now. Okay, but just like I brought out in Amos chapter 8 and verse 11, very soon we understand that it will be a famine of hearing the words of the Lord. Okay, so this is the time to take advantage of the grace period in righteousness. Okay, don't wait until it's too late, man. Don't wait until all hell to break loose, okay, to try to seek the Lord, man. Okay, this is the time to seek the Lord. Okay, do it right now. Seek the Lord while he may be found. Okay, so with that said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the elect, and I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.